What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Cheap seats, Jake.
Inexpensive seats, if you will.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's unbelievable. Inexpensive. Joe Ryan with you out here at Furniture Jake's, and we've got a crew today. I'm going to tell you, I'm sitting next to the Hall of Famer, Neil Alexander. Look at him, how good he looks. Makeup did a nice job with you today, Coach.
Not enough.
Well, we're only here for an hour. Furniture Jake sitting with us, and we've got Joe Vincent sitting in today. And I'll tell you what, that guy, he's a vat of knowledge, right? You know a lot of stuff about a lot of things.
Not true.
Yeah, we think it is true. Coach, it's a nice sunny day out there. Did you feel good this morning when you got up or not?
Well, yeah, I got up.
Okay. All right.
That's always a good day.
Well, the Railers took one on the chin last night, and so we're going to just turn it over to you. I know Joel has questions for you. Look at him.
First of all, they're a good basketball team. They've got, and we were talking prior to coming on the air, that they got the ingredients and the perfect setup to give us issues. They got two great shooters on the wings. They got a really, really good point guard and a good guy in the middle that can step outside and play the wing. So it's hard for us to cover. It would take a really good effort, and the shooters having an off night for us to have a good chance against them. There's a good possibility that we could play them again, but we got a lot of work to do between now and then.
Seemed like last night, Coach, obviously they had a couple guys get hot, but but seemed like they were really efficient from three too, wasn't it? Like
it's not hot. That's a normal thing for them.
Really?
Yeah, they're great shooters, and we didn't do what we needed to do to get them to miss some shots. One thing they are a catch and shoot type shooter. They're a Lincoln type shooter. You get yourself set, you run an offense, they catch and shoot. And our goal was to try to make them put it on the floor, and I don't think they bounced the ball once last night. So we didn't reach a goal that we needed to do to make them uncomfortable.
Well, I wasn't able to watch the game, but I did listen to it. So, it's kind of hard when you don't actually get to see it. But it sounded like maybe they were getting some second chances.
The Johnson kid in middle is really, really good, and he also can finish. He's a very skilled individual. He can pass it. He can score it. Strong, really strong. And he'd get an angle on us, and, we just didn't have an answer.
Yeah, it seemed like loose balls and stuff. I know Scott had mentioned it and Josh on the air last night that they seemed to be getting to a lot of loose balls, and then it seemed like any chance they got a second chance, they took advantage of it.
Very much. They scored last night 58, and they held the ball quite a bit too. Again, it was the very first possession. I think they held the ball over a minute, and again. Some of those shots in a 35-second shot clock aren't available. You can always mess around and for a period of time come up with the shot that you want. But when you put a shot clock on it, it does change the game. And that's what I'm looking forward to, for that 35-second clock.
What offense were they running last night?
They just run 4 out, 1 in, and then they'd get into a 1-3-1 set with a guy in the middle, and that's hard to cover.
So like 4 around Johnson?
Yeah, 4 around Johnson, in and out. He'd step to the perimeter. They would run some 3 out, 2 in. One of their bigs got in foul trouble early, so when he gets into foul trouble, they go to 4 out. But when he's in the game, him and Johnson, they're in the middle there.
Well, a tough one last night, Coach, but let's back up a little bit. During the week, you kind of put it on Muhammad Seymour today.
Yeah, it was from one extreme to the other. Tuesday night was probably the best game we've played in a long time. We shot the ball, we guarded, we come up with loose balls, and I felt really good going into last night, but I also knew that it would be hard to repeat the effort, not the effort, but the outcome of how we played. We shot the ball exceptionally well, and as I always say, shooting cures a lot of problems. If you can shoot and make shots, it covers up a lot of other mistakes in a game.
Well, UI obviously a pretty good basketball team. So is Muhammad Seymour, aren't they?
Muhammad's good. I think that'll be your 1-2. They're in the other subsectional. They're in the other side. I think they'll be 1-2 in that. And we're hoping we can take business. MacArthur will be the number 1 in our seed regardless. But, if we could pick up 2 or 3, 4 more wins here in the next couple weeks, we could be the number 2 seed. So right now that's our goal. But we'll have to just take them one at a time, and it starts tonight.
You're, as I was just going to say, as we get started on that, that's around the corner, isn't it, that tournament?
Oh, it's wow. Less than a month. We're talking starting at spring sports. I mean, we're getting started. We've got our teams are working out for the spring, and
pitchers and catchers are ready.
It's around the corner, and it's unbelievable how quick things go.
Beautiful day for a baseball game today.
Oh, no,
Get out there.
It's a little bit cold, dude.
It's
Come
cold.
on. It's a little cold. I sat through one of them. I went to, I think it was, the date I can remember was May 6th, and it's been a long time ago. Went to a Cubs game, and it was bright out. Just sun was shining, so we just wore just a light jacket and went to the game. And I mean, that wind off of the Great Lakes, man, it was so cold. I'm one that if I go to a game, I'm staying for the entire game. I don't care the outcome. I'm staying for the whole game. I'm getting my money's worth. I left about the 6th inning of that game.
You should go to the Bears game tomorrow night. Be out of there by the end of the first quarter.
That's the other cold game I went to. That's been a long time ago. I don't go to many. I've been about 3 NFL games, and back in the day, and you guys probably remember, the north end zone in Soldier Field was just basically bleachers. And I sat there. It was a January day. They played Detroit, and I mean that wind coming off the lake. I haven't been back to Chicago.
You got your watch the game. You're just trying to stay warm.
Well, I went there, and I went to one to the old, Memorial or St. Louis Stadium. Bush Stadium. Yeah. Now I didn't. I did go to one to the Dome, and that one was okay.
Oh, wasn't that nice?
I was
just get inside. I always hated the Dome, but it was great for my dad. He'd go right in there, nice warm environment.
Nice warm beach.
Coach, back in your assistant baseball coaching days, did you coach a game in Pontiac that had snow?
I don't remember that.
I couldn't. It may have been my sophomore year then. You were our coach my freshman year, but one of those years we had, and it was snow on the ground. Not a lot, but a little bit. Wind blowing, felt like 40 mile an hour. I got in. They're like, "Hey, Jake, you're going in to hit." So I went in, slapped a little base hit, got to first, and they had me steal second. I slid in head first, and I kid you not, there was like rock marks going down my stomach from the frozen chunks.
That's a coach playing tricks on you.
It wasn't pretty.
We should have had him steal third.
I was thinking that was going to happen, actually. Oh, no, actually, I was so mad, I was thinking, I'm just going to steal third.
Let's get out of here. I was at Wrigley one time, and we were behind the plate in the shade, and I'm talking about stocking caps, gloves, coats, and just right there across from us in the bleachers in the sun, they had their shirts off. It was that big a difference from over here to over there.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Opening day at Bush, about 05, snow blowing right at our face in the right field line. It was not pretty.
I always liked the outdoor football, though. Baseball, no.
That was baseball.
But football, you prepared for it. Put some coveralls on and go. But like you see some of those, like Chicago.
I think tomorrow is.
Say, Joe, are you going?
Today and tomorrow, there might be some snow on the ground on some of these playoff games.
And that's fun when you're watching it.
You can think back, when you were playing. We loved playing in the rain.
Back in the 50s?
No, it was late.
We're going to go to a break.
I was just born in the 50s.
Yeah, that was the fun of the game. You get out there and all that mud and mess all over you.
I mean, all the NFL games this year this week is all in cold environments, right?
I think
one in
Seattle?
New England, Chicago, Seattle.
Yep. And Broncos, Denver.
Yeah, all of them outside. Fun.
That's fun.
Pretty soon it won't be that. They're going to take away some of that Bear charisma when they put them in a dome, I think.
No, I think they'll take it away when they move them to Indiana.
That's a nice spot for them over there.
They'll love Gurney.
Well, what's it supposed to be? Was it supposed to be 5 tonight with the?
Oh man,
Here?
Chicago.
I don't know. Game
5.
time now. They're talking like feels like minus 20.
Ooh, that's cold.
So by the fourth quarter.
It's nice and big on a TV.
Yeah, exactly.
The good commentating
Got
on
my
it,
pizza
too.
there.
Yeah, if you want, you can push pause and go to the bathroom. You think obviously that has a big effect, but let's talk about Ram fans. How many Ram fans will be at that game tonight? Do you think, like, that are going to go out and brave that cold? I think it's just jam.
There might be some legacy, like St. Louis people that still root for the Rams that go up there.
If they're St. Louis
not that
people, how
many.
can you still root for the Rams? But some people do. But
There has to be a few.
Well, I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. They stuck it to us.
I used to root for the Rams. I watched them and I thought they did them dirty. And
they set that up to fill 5 years before it did. So they're Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, let's go Bears.
Yeah.
All right. Attaboy, you're coming around, Joe.
Yeah, and if they don't lose, then I'm a Ram fan. You know, I mean, it's kind of the way it works.
You know, if you just have a shirt for every NFL team.
He does.
They make fun of me on this show, but, you know, yeah, let's go Bears.
I mean, I haven't heard him say one word about New England since Brady left.
I've always said I wasn't a Patriot fan. I was a Brady fan.
I'm like that. I like the quarterback.
Brady.
I was a Steve Young fan.
Oh, yeah,
Joe
he was
Montana.
fun. Yeah.
Terry Bradshaw was my all-time favorite.
You know, when you go back and you watch some of those old clips, how tough was a guy like Terry Bradshaw? I mean,
you know,
you an animal.
He'd be mad if they called the game when he played. If they called the game like they did today, he would be upset.
Yeah, what's he got? He had 4 rings.
Well, he didn't have any teeth.
Yeah, as I say, he had a tooth knocked out and just keeps playing.
Line him up.
You see that one clip of him in his old pickup truck going to the game, like he just driving an old pickup truck. Guy knows the guy that's parking everybody. They shoot the bull a minute. He goes on and in the game. You know, it's just times have changed. He's down here at the State Fair every year. Everyone goes see him.
I tell you, he's still one of the best on TV when they're breaking down the games. I still think he's one of the most fun to listen to.
Pulls no punches.
No, he doesn't. And he knows, I mean, still has a great mind for the game, obviously. So, but he's fun.
Well, Coach, you know a lot about things. Tell us about this Indiana-Miami National Championship.
Well, I don't know. That'll be a good one, won't it? Miami's unreal. You know, that coach, you listen to him and just how he presents himself, his team presents himself the same way, how confident he is on, you know, how they play, what they're doing.
Indiana coach, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're fun to watch, boy. But I'll tell you what, Miami, pretty physical.
Good team.
It should be a great game.
It should be.
I would like to disagree. I think we're going to need bonus coverage again by halftime. It's going to be awful. I think this Indiana team is maybe the best college football team we've seen in 20 plus years.
Good. Well,
I'm just I text Joe before the Oregon game. I said, Joe, unfortunately on this one, I think we're going to need bonus coverage by halftime. And heck, it was 10 minutes in or 5 minutes in, and it was
1 minute in.
Yeah, I mean,
boom, interception,
gone, and it went downhill from there. That's just how this Indiana team plays. Their defense is one of the top in the nation. Their offense is one of the top of the nation. Their offensive line is the top in the nation. I mean, and if you got a big offensive line that's good like they are.
Well, we all know the game's won.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Jake and I were talking a little bit before we came on the air, and I just said I think Miami's chance is, first of all, their defensive line and linebackers are just insane how good they are. There's probably all 4 of their starting defensive linemen are going to the NFL. And I think 3 of their defensive players are projected to be like top 15 picks. If they can get pressure up the middle with their defensive tackles and let their edges stay out a little wide to take away some of that quick pass screen game that Jake was talking about, we were talking about before we came on the air, that may be their chance. Because we don't know what Indiana would be like if somebody was in Mendoza's face constantly, because it's never happened. Miami has the personnel to do it, but Indiana's offensive line is awesome. So we're going to have those 2 things go head to head, but I do think this is the only team that could beat Indiana this year.
You know, that coach, the one highlight I never get tired of is when he's at that press conference several weeks ago, and it's the pause that gets it, because they ask him something and he goes, all I do is win. Google me. This long pause.
That's pretty confident. That's pretty confident.
That's funny stuff.
I mean, you take a team that was literally in the basement of the Big Ten. I mean, we're not talking about a small secondary conference. We're talking Big Ten, one of the top one of the top 2 conferences. He takes them from the bottom, the cellar, and within 2 years puts them in the national title game with. I mean, a team like this.
Ooh, put him right to the top this first year.
Well, yeah, right there. Had a chance right there at the end. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, they got this is a fun weekend. You know, what's the first game go?
2:30 or 3 today.
2:33 today.
Yeah. That's Denver and the Bills, I believe, and then tonight is a great game, Seattle and San Francisco.
And then they have this national championship on a Monday night.
Yeah.
You know, so you can stay up late. Well, I mean, like, Coach, you got to be up early, don't you, to work out and be over at the school and stuff on Tuesday?
Tuesday, you know.
I don't know why they
We got a
have
game Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, well, Tuesday
He won't be able to
late.
sleep.
Yeah, but if you want to stay up and watch the national championship game, you know, I guess I'm old. It's like 11:30. You're going to go to bed.
The winters go by pretty quick, and you know, like right now, I think I got 6 basketball games taped for today, and I got the 2 football games, and it's pretty cool when you can run through them, fast forward. You can take a basketball game and get it down to about an hour and 15 minutes by eliminating the commercials.
I want to hold up a second. Who's running all that show for you?
What's that?
Taping 6 games and going back
Oh, I
through them.
don't know. That
You
machine
good?
on my TV.
You can do it.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. Oh, you push a button.
I was going
live
to
in
say,
that
now it's
same
just
world.
DVR. You don't have to worry about setting a time on a VCR or anything.
If you do it every day, you know, you can do it. But if I do it today and don't do it for a month, I'm in trouble.
Listen, the thing it is, Joe still uses a VHS, and you know he's got to figure out the time and everything, and it's
I'm
a
still
mess.
putting a pencil inside a cassette to wind it back
Rewind
up
it.
and get it ready.
I still got a VCR. I've got a lot of old game tapes that are VHS and everything. So
I do too. Wonder how long they'll last. Don't they just fade off eventually? Well, they won't even be on
Why don't you
there.
pop one in and see?
Yeah.
I can't find my VCR. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, this is a good weekend for our DVRs to get a workout.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to tape. I'm like you, Coach. I tape a lot. I've got, I know off the top of my head, at least 6 games I'm taping today.
Yeah.
I got 2 pro, 2 college, and 2 NBA games.
yeah, see, I don't do the NBA.
I do.
I'm not an NBA fan.
I'm not really that much either, but Will and KJ are starting to get some good minutes and actually doing stuff with it, so I like being able to watch the Heat and the Wizards besides the Bulls. I watch IO, so. And then I'll watch, if it's a good NBA game, I'll watch it. It doesn't matter.
I'll watch it when the playoffs start because that's all the basketball that's on. So
Yeah.
I tell you, NBA is just. It's just
Well, they got a
too
gambling
rough for
problem
me.
as opposed to the other sports.
Is that well? It's looking like it. Holy cow!
Coaches, you look forward to tonight, or Quincy, right?
Quincy.
And Quincy, I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm not, framing this right. But I would say like the past 4 to 6 years, they've kind of been playing their younger kids, and then all of those kids kind of left in 2 classes.
Well,
and now they got a youth movement.
The past 3 years, they had a group that was really, really good. And for 3 years, I think there was 8 seniors that graduated last year, and they were really, really good. And, for those 3 years, those 8 kids were doing all the playing. And
Right.
they don't have a lot of experience back, but just remember one thing: it is Quincy Blue Devils, and they're struggling. They're playing, I think, maybe 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and that's not a good recipe. You can get away playing a freshman if you've got good leadership with seniors to where they're not the number 1 option and things. But if you got young kids that are your first and second options, it makes it hard. But don't go to sleep on them. They're a good team. They'll play hard. They're very well coached. Andy Douglas does a great job with them. And, they'll take their lumps this year. But, again, it'll be another group that next year they'll start repay.
Tonight I'm going to have the NFL game on iPad, Railers on my phone, and then another game on TV. I'm going to have them all going at the same time.
I like it.
I'll probably be at the Railer game. If I'm guessing right. So
That is a 6 o'clock start,
Yeah.
varsity game. JV start at 4:30.
One thing, Coach, about, Quincy and, how they're struggling a little bit this year. It's a good thing for them. They're in a very patient basketball town. I'm sure nobody over there is. I'm sure they don't mind having a losing season, right?
Yeah.
Well, is Andy Douglas one of the Douglas boys from
Yes, he
way
is.
back when?
Yeah.
Like a son or like
Yeah.
Bruce and
I think
Dennis?
it's a cousin, I think, but
There's your very name over there.
And Andy's got a boy that's a freshman, plays. Also back a few years, I'm sure you remember Tom Lepper. Was an assistant coach for Yever. His son is a freshman, and unfortunately, Tom passed away last year from a brain tumor. But his son is a freshman, 6'7".
Wow.
Tom was a big man. He was, 6'8", 6'9". They're building, and Andy will do it the right way.
You're such a child, Jake.
Well, I am. It's true. I'll grow up someday.
Well, Coach, so your pick for the national championship is?
National, Indiana.
Indiana, and your pick for the Super Bowl is?
I'll go out on a limb, Bears.
I was just going to say, I knew that's where you were going.
I don't know. If you take a look at it, Seattle's really, all the teams there are really strong defensively. Houston Texans, I thought their defense was really, really good against Pittsburgh.
It is.
I'm not so sure Pittsburgh has a high-powered offense, but, boy, they really shut them down.
Yeah, and then when you look at New England, he's a great coach, and that quarterback's having a year. So
yeah.
I'm not a big NFL guy. You guys know that, but the Bears. If the Bears can't learn how to play a first half, this season's going to get awfully short for them tomorrow.
Yeah, sure is exciting though.
Oh boy, they make the second half. That's fun to watch. I mean, as a guy that, like I said, I don't really watch a lot of NFL, but hear about the last 6 weeks. I'll wait till what I think is going to be about midway through the third quarter. I turn on the Bears game. I tell you what, it's the most fun football I've ever watched.
It is fun.
If I would watch that first half, though, I might shut it off.
I will say this, though. If you're a true Bear fan, and there's a bunch of them out there, right now you should be preparing, getting that TV over in your picture window. You're getting a barrel out front. You're going to put some wood in it, start a fire. You're going to go outside for that game. You're going to stand in the cold and be a part of that game.
With your shirt off.
Well, you can dress for it. You can put your coveralls on, but you get in the elements and be a part of it. Don't you think, Coach?
No.
Joe has literally never done this.
That heater inside is...
I've sat outside many football games.
74 degrees, no wind.
Yeah, boy, that's nice.
Got the kitchen right there.
Yep.
Yeah, boy, you guys are getting soft.
Coach,
Restroom right around the corner.
I've got a basketball rules question for you, maybe.
Here we go.
Illinois getting ready to play Minnesota. Were you at the Illinois Rutgers game by any chance? Okay.
Nope.
I probably can't ask you. I'm sure you watched it. Do you remember at the end of the game? If you do, I'll go ahead with this. If you don't, we'll just forget it. But towards the end of the game, all the subs were in. I think there's 20 seconds left. Illinois is bringing the ball up the floor, and it got knocked out of bounds. Do you remember what I'm talking about? And it turned into a big 15-minute replay thing. So the ball got knocked away from the Illinois guy. He was in the backcourt, but the ball went, as it got knocked away, it went to the front court. So they were at half court, but they're on Illinois side, right? The backcourt's over here. So the guy inbounds it in the backcourt, and as soon as the Illinois guy catches it, they called a 10-second
I believe in
backcourt violation.
I think it starts. I don't think it starts over.
That's what they. Well, what happened was, the one ref missed that a Rutgers guy actually tipped it. So they said if he hadn't have tipped it, it was right. But I'd actually never physically seen that happen in a game where the ball's on one side of the court, but technically you still haven't beat the 10-second count because it just happened to dribble over and go out of bounds.
Yeah.
So they had to go to replay, and then finally they said because of the tip, it wasn't. But I thought, I didn't even know that's a thing, that the 10-second is still on at that point.
There's some rules out there I got no idea about, even at the high school level. The shot clock's coming in next year. The previous years, not this year, but the years before, we've been able to use it in tournaments and so forth. And it was very simple. Anytime the ball was shot, hit the rim, regardless, it reset to 35. Now then, this year, they've come out with a long list of rules, which is basically what the college uses.
It goes to 20 or
It
something,
goes to 20 on that. If you're in the backcourt and you get a 10-second violation, you only get 20 seconds instead of the full 35 because they never cleared the backcourt. You don't need the 5 second or the 10 seconds to get across the timeline. So there's a lot of different rules that'll really confuse people as we move move into the shot clock. You know, that's what's exciting, and that's what keeps me wanting to coach, is because of the rule changes and things. You know, back in '87 was the three-point line come in, so that was an adjustment we had to make. And now then, here in 2026, we're going to the shot clock. So that's just intriguing to me.
You know, and just to follow up with that a little bit, if you ever aren't sure of a call, you can kindly ask the official.
Oh, I kindly ask them, yeah, all the time. But, you know, there's a lot of things I don't ask them because I'm not quite sure what I'm asking. Other than you're horrible.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. We're going to run to a commercial, and when we come back, we're going to have Jared Shaner on, talk a little bit about he is now retiring from coaching football. So we're going to talk to Jared for a little bit. Stay with us.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20...
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
a little bit. Do it. I tell you, welcome back to the Cheap Seats, and that's a great intro song. Some Johnny Travolta as we bring in Jared Shaner, because you guys probably don't remember this, but back when Jared Shaner was in town, he won many dance contests.
His nickname was Travolta, wasn't it?
Across Central Illinois, he was Johnny T. Coach Shaner, are you with us?
I am. It's a little quiet for me, Joe. I can barely hear you, which isn't a bad thing.
It's a little quiet for you. Now we got a technical guy. Look at him go to work. Jim's going to work over there. He has no idea. Jared, have you checked the volume on your phone?
I think the volume on my phone's good. Scott, I'm hearing you good. Oh, who is that? Sorry, the other one.
Wow. Furniture Jake's on here, and we got Joel Vincent.
There we go. I think I'm getting you pretty good.
All right. You got us? I don't know.
Yeah.
You let us know. You got us?
Jim keeps messing
There
with
we
stuff.
go.
So
That sounds great.
See, Jim's fixed it for us.
Jim's going to keep moving things around until you can't hear us. We'll cut in and out all day.
How's everybody doing today?
Living it up. We just had Coach Al on talking basketball. He had to run to practice. He said to wish you well. And you're finally done. You've thrown in the reins on being a head football coach.
Yeah, officially. Have thought about it for a while and made it official, I guess, our December board meeting. And then just the other night, we hired our new football coach, so that was exciting. Brad Winterland, the guy we've had on staff for, I think, 5 years with me, and he'll do a great job and kind of keep going what we've been doing.
Yeah, I want to back up a second, kind of chronologically go through this. You got your start over there at Olympia, correct?
Yeah, coached at Olympia High School for 4 or 5 years with Craig Anderson was our head coach for a little bit.
Yep.
Mike Troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I will never forget it. I remember sitting at Olympia, and first time I ever talked to Coach Oakes, he was down in Lincoln, and we talked about me maybe coming there, and also remember the first time I met you, Joe.
Oh.
Should we go to a commercial break? You were lucky man to meet me.
I hear when you first met him, the song on the intercom was something by Barry White, I believe.
It might have been. I will tell you this, believe it or not, for you guys down there, and I think you will, we had a meeting at Lincoln High School with Coach Oakes, all the assistant coaches. It's a classroom that is not even there now. I think it's now the weight room. And guess who was late to the meeting and came strolling in 10 minutes after we started?
Oh yeah, he was getting something to eat.
You know what? I was a busy guy, and you have summers off and stuff. So
Yeah, that's what it was.
But you were at Olympia for 4 years, and you came in here as the DC, correct?
Yeah.
For under Oaks for a couple years?
With Coach Oakes for a couple years, and then he stayed on 1 year, I believe, when I was the head coach. And then was, in Lincoln for 4 or 5 more years, and then headed to Mount Vernon.
Yeah, you went down and had some success. I went down for a playoff game.
Yeah, you did. That was a fun one. The Mattoon game. I actually watched the end of that. It's out on YouTube land somewhere. One of the running backs that I had just went into the Mount Vernon Township Hall of Fame last weekend. He's the all-time leading rusher. So I went back. They asked me to do a little video about him. And I went down memory lane one night in my rocking chair and watched the fourth quarter of that game.
Well, and you, just for the people that don't know, obviously they don't know, but you had, didn't you have to go for the 2-point conversion to win it?
We did, yeah. I think at one point we were down 21.
Yes.
At one point we were up 14. We ended up down 1. We had scored late in the game. Maybe 7 or 8 seconds left, and went for 2 to win it, and got the win.
Yeah, thriller. I remember that was a bunch of fun. Then you're in Lincoln for how long? What years are you in Lincoln from?
Oh gosh, I want to say probably got to Lincoln in 05, and was there until maybe 12 or 13.
Yeah, that's probably right. 12.
Somewhere right in there, yeah. Like I said, was assistant coach with you and Coach Parrott and all those guys, and then head coach for a few years, and yeah, good times.
And then you ran off to after you got from Mount Vernon's when you went to Dixon.
Correct. Yep. Had an opportunity to come back up here. Dixon is real close to my wife and I's hometown, so got a chance to just be back toward family, and it's been great for us.
And you're on a 6-year run there, and as far as head coach, and I was just reading some of this, so I was going to say 3 straight seasons with 9 or more wins, and you went 41-17 up there, and had a run of 11 straight playoff appearances.
Yeah, we have. It's I was fortunate. A guy by the name of Dave Smith was the head football coach when I got here to Dixon. I was the athletic director, and Dave had contemplated retirement on and off, I think, and then we kind of got to those messed up years of COVID, and we had a couple other things going on, and kind of late before the season he decided he was going to retire, and we really just felt like we didn't have the timing wasn't good. We didn't have a teaching opening. We wanted to find the right person football wise, so our superintendent asked if I would do it for a year or two, just to get us through that, and then that turned into the past 6 years or so, and it's been great. Very fortunate. Got to coach my own kids. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that when I was up here as the AD, but it worked out that way, and I just felt like maybe it was time to let somebody else have the reins.
Well, it's not. Is it very common to have a principal be the head coach of everything?
No, I don't think that happens very often. I was, like I tell people all the time, I was very, very fortunate. Our superintendent, her husband at the time was a PE teacher for us and was an assistant coach, and she knew that I had a background with some head coaching at a couple schools, and just a really good relationship with her, and she allowed me to do that, and really truly I tell people all the time, like, have really good football guys on staff, which made it work, and then great people in our school building too. So, there'd be days over the last 5 or 6 years where, I was late to practice because something was going on at school that I needed to take care of, or vice versa. I could, the kids got out and I was walking out right behind them and felt good about, assistant principals we had in the building, and if something came up after school, they could take care of that. So I've been very fortunate.
Well, let's push on your, for those listening, let's push on your memory a little bit, and what was some of the greatest games you had here? Like, I know I would throw that Chatham win out, which was unbelievable.
For sure. I think a few games stick out when I think back to my Lincoln time. Unfortunately, one is not a positive one, but the one I wish we could really have back, it was maybe 2011, 2012, week 1, Mount Zion.
Oh, gosh, what happened there?
We were up, I think 21-7 at half. And I vividly remember walking off the field toward halftime, and all our little, Lincoln youth football guys are over there, and the coaches, and everybody's excited. And for lack of a better way to say it, we blew it in the second half. I think we lost 35-28, if I remember right. And
everything just went wrong. What could go wrong went wrong. Punt return for a touchdown, snap overhead for a touchdown.
Yep. And we ended up 4-5 that season. That would have been our 5th win and got us in the playoffs back then, and which obviously at that time had not happened for 20 plus years. So I think about that one, but that wasn't the positive. Certainly our Chatham win was a pretty spectacular night. That was very fun there.
We had so many great kids on that team, and
we sure did.
West and East kind of took over, and Cal Young and Frick and all those guys, man, we had.
We had some good guys on that. That was a really good team. Unfortunately, we were playing, Sacred Heart Griffin, and we were fortunate enough to beat Chatham, but they were really good at that time.
They were undefeated.
Yeah,
I think they were 4 or 5
that was
and
a
0.
fun one.
Yeah, we went in
The
there.
other one I think about a lot, and again, it's maybe I have vivid memories of it, but maybe a little more negative. I was defensive coordinator. Coach Oakes was the head coach, and I don't remember if it got rescheduled or if it was just a Saturday game. But it was another season. We finished at 4-5, and we went to Southeast, and just a string of bad luck, and we lost a game we shouldn't have, which would have put us in the playoffs that year.
Yeah. Sometimes things you just can't control. They just go wrong. And then you talk about one of the other highlights of it was when we went for 2 and threw to Frick in the end zone. And got it for the. Was that in overtime? No, I don't think it was overtime. It was late in the game.
I think that was regulation.
Yeah, but that was a bold move by you, because if you don't get that, they're all going, why did that dummy go for 2?
Yep,
including me. I would have said that's all Shaner.
Lots of good memories. Those, Joe and I have the opportunity. We talk about those guys, and every once in a while, they'll send me a photo of somebody, and I gotta rack my brain. It's been 15, 20 years ago, and I gotta try to figure out who it is. And
yep, good times. And you went on and had some success. You guys got anything to say over here? I got a couple guys over here.
I mean, we're not normally known for asking hard-hitting questions, but Shane, we heard one of the rumors why you're actually stepping down this year is they said you could not. They denied your request to have a rocking chair on the sidelines. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, we went back and forth. My agent negotiated. It was between a full-on chair and maybe one of those walkers.
Well, we had a lift recliner here for you at Jake's Furnishings.
Yeah,
he wants to deliver it.
One. I'm gonna need. Yeah, it's about a 3-hour drive.
Yep.
You got to deliver north, Jake.
Yep. Joe's riding with me. He's gonna give me a hand.
Yeah. I know what kind of help Joe is. You better grab somebody else.
Well, we were hoping you'd have a couple of high school kids there, so
we could do that. Yeah, we could do that for sure.
What are you gonna do with all your free time now? I'm saying that you're gonna be one of these male model guys now, about how you've changed your physique and everything.
Yeah.
You think that's happening?
So yeah, I think I'm still obviously going to be I'm our principal at the school. I'll be at all of our high school football games, home and away. The big question for me right now is what that's going to look like. I don't think I can be on the sideline. I think I need to get away a little bit. So I got to find a nice quiet place, not around people, probably. But then the other thing too, we. God bless my wife. We put a lot of miles on the vehicles. Ty, our oldest son, middle child, is still playing football out in Iowa at Wartburg. So we try to go to, almost all of his games. Cullen, our youngest, is at the University of Illinois. He's not playing, but a student. I think we went to 4 or 5 Illinois home games this year.
Wow.
So just a lot of traveling. And, yeah, Cullen's excited. Illinois is starting up next Tuesday. He's got an interview to be maybe a student manager for the football team. So
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll spend our weekends, rooting for the Dukes and the Wartburg Knights and University of Illinois, and probably still a lot of miles on the road, and it'll be fun. We've been a football family, and we will continue to be that, I would assume.
So let's change gears on you a little bit here. Your Seahawks are good.
Yeah, big game today.
The Seahawks are good.
They are good. It's been a fun year, and it's kind of been, I don't know, I would say unpredicted. Coming in, they had some pieces, but I think people sleep on Sam Darnold all the time. When you've played for the Jets, you get a bad rap.
Everyone does.
Yeah, for sure. But man, he's had a good year, and hopefully he's healthy today. They put him on the IR the other day, I think, and for a few days or whatever list that is, but should be fun.
I was going to ask that. Is he dinged up or not?
Yeah, what I read or heard was something with an oblique. They were throwing routes on the air, and he just kind of tweaked, and he said in an interview, he's like, I'm playing. I think they just have to probably disclose it for whatever NFL rule reasons.
May as well. Yeah, I guess you have to do follow all the regulations. But I tell you what, the Hawks could get in there.
No, it's exciting. I'm excited. I'm heading to Bloomington to meet a couple buddies. We're going to watch the Hawks today, and then Bears tomorrow. And
where are you going in Bloomington? Just curious.
Meeting some guys from Mount Vernon. We're just gonna hang in Bloomington. The one actually does a little guitar gig. He's gonna play this afternoon at Keg Grove Brewery.
Oh, nice.
And and then like I said, just watch some football and hang out.
No food at Keg Grove though, right?
No food there. We're gonna have to. We'll have to after that one. We'll have to find our next spot that's got some fried pickles and appetizers.
Well, Coach, I want to congratulate you on quite a career. You're an asset at all those schools you went to, and I think you were good with kids, and and ran pretty good football program. So hats off to you.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. It's like I said. Very, very fortunate and got to work with great guys, and I'll include you in that list too, Joe. And
just because I'm on here now,
made a lot of friendships for myself and my family and people we still keep in touch with, and I think to me that's kind of what it's about.
Oh yeah, yes it is. Well, wish the family well, and we'll stay in touch with you.
Absolutely.
We'll have you on from time to time, see if you have any knowledge. So
I'll
probably won't be very often.
Illinois correspondent.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I'll have I talked about my agent earlier. I'll have him sign the contract about that rocking chair from Jake's.
Well, we're interested in your transformation now that you're back in the weight room and stuff, doing some stuff.
You give me a little time.
They've got fried pickles today, so.
Yeah, I'm going to start on Monday, right? Don't we all start diets on Monday?
That's been my excuse for 30 years now.
I'm telling you right now, if you wait too much longer, there's no sense in doing it this year. I mean, we're already 15 days into it.
Hold out till 2027.
Yep, I might do the same.
Start 1/1/27.
It's too late now to get started.
New Year's resolutions to make a resolution for next year.
That's exactly right. All right, Coach, will you enjoy your day? And
all right,
congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Coach Jared Shader joining us from Dixon, Illinois. We're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to give you our picks for the day, and so you can call your bookies. We'll be right back.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
I think they're getting tattoos, from what I understand.
Now, you know what? See, I heard that too.
I'm pretty sure they're getting matching tattoos.
But I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah. They went over to Champaign. McClellan, Josh, J-Mac got them tickets. Unfortunately, that didn't turn out in their favor. So they're going to get tattoos.
Yep, and I think they're little hearts, like right above their heart.
It just says Kirby.
Yeah. K squared. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats. And as I promised, we're going to go around and we're going to help you guys today with your picks. And we're going to start over here with Jake, Furniture Jake. You got your pick today?
Yeah. We got 49ers and Seahawks today.
Mm-hmm.
And Broncos Bills.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Bills on the road at Denver. I'm going to take the Bills. Just Josh Allen fan more than anything, and really, who knows? And then I like Seattle at home against the Niners.
Nice call.
Now, what about tomorrow's games? You get the Bears at night, and you get the Patriots during the day.
I like the Texans in that game. Texans defense is just pretty stout.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go Rams.
Oh boy.
I used to want to pick the Bears, but nowadays it's just like, man, I'll turn it on in the third quarter.
I'm going to take the Broncos. It wouldn't surprise me if San Francisco beat Seattle, but Seattle's just such a home field environment, and with Kittle out and Fred Warner not back now, and they've just got so many injuries. Seattle's finally a team where that'll show up, that they're just losing all those talented people.
Sure, Seattle's good.
And then tomorrow, I like the Texans, and the Bears, if you tell me the Bears are going to run it, it's going to start with at least a 4, so 40 rushes. I'd like to see 50, and I'm not even joking. If they get to 40 rushes, I think they have a chance to win the game. If they have 50, that means that Ben's just stuffing it down their throat, and he's going to keep doing it. So I would like that. But absent of that, with all these crazy going for it on fourth down from his own 1 foot line or whatever he wants to do, if he starts doing that nonsense, they're going to get routed. So hopefully he can control himself himself, and it's not a him against Sean McVay type of thing, because I really think that got in the way last week, the first half. So that stuff's got to stop. I mean, I know he's alpha and all that, but we want to win the game. It doesn't matter to me if you're better than Sean McVay right now. Just win the game.
Yeah, that's true. Good points. And you got some trivia you want to throw out at us?
Well, one thing about the Patriots game I was going to tell you. So coming into the playoffs, I found it interesting. The Patriots only beat one team with a winning record all year. So they got win number 2, but I don't know if anybody's paid attention to the Chargers, but they are not good this year. A lot of injuries. Quarterback who, I also like Oregon, so I'm a Herbert fan, but he is just not working out well right now. And, so anyway, that's one of them. A couple other things. Related to the Bears. So any team in the NFL this year down 10 points or more with 5 minutes left in the game, the rest of the NFL is 3 wins, 159 losses. The Bears are 3-3.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. So that's bucking a trend. And about the Bears, the Packer game. Everybody talks about the second half, how the Packers look so different. Well, part of that was because Dennis Allen started going after Love. Love is fantastic quarterback in the pocket, but he is not fantastic out of the pocket. So I found a stat here that kind of backed that up a little bit, I think. He had 2 intentional grounding calls in the game. Guess how many he had the entire rest of his whole NFL career?
1.
Exactly right. 1 in the whole career, but 2 in that game. That tells you he was sped up and they were sped up by the other team, because obviously he was out of character or that wouldn't have happened. And then the last thing I got, this is just more for everybody if anybody wants to take a shot. 1 NFL team has a left-facing logo. Only one. Which one is it? I'll give you a hint. If Lloyd was here, I would expect him to get this.
The Bucks.
No. Well, my bad.
That is his team.
It's not. That's not them, though. I was thinking his baseball team.
Oh, the Eagles?
Yes. The Eagles are the only NFL team whose logo faces left. Which I don't know why. I didn't know that. So
I wouldn't have realized that.
I didn't even. I'll have to look at it, but I thought that was kind of interesting.
And the last thing I'd like to say is the Arizona Cardinals are doing just what they always do.
Oh, my goodness.
They are looking for a coach, trying to find a local high school coach out in Arizona to take over the program. And they don't want to, and they want to pay him less than the high school does. And we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, it should turn out well.
Wow.
We haven't heard your picks, sir.
Oh, my picks, I have to say.
Denver and the Bills are first.
Yeah, you just can't go against Josh Allen. The Broncos are home. They've had a week off. They've got a good football team, but Josh Allen is like a...
Okay, but if I told you that Sean McVay had 2 weeks to prepare to go against Sean McDermott, aren't you kind of thinking Sean Payton might?
The Broncos should win this game. It's just that guy.
Oh, yeah. He's Superman.
He is. I'm all about the Bears. Let's go Bears.
What about Rams and Seattle?
You're exactly right. The Niners are beat up. I don't see how they can beat the Seahawks.
And then Patriots, Texans.
It's the Texans, but my problem with the Texans is I'm not a huge fan of the QB.
What do you have, like 4 fumbles last game?
Yeah, he didn't play well, and they still got the W. But Pittsburgh's not a very good team. He hasn't done it for me, and that's where I think that the New England could take advantage of that, maybe score more points, and therefore win the game. I think the Patriots get it.
I think for every game that's good. Whoever scores most probably win.
That's
the one thing
that is a good recipe.
Solid.
So one thing I used to tell Shaner when he would always get mad at me about things, and I would say, "Hey man, score more points. You don't have to worry about the defense."
That's right.
Get off my back.
You're not doing your job either, buddy.
Well, we'd like to thank you all for joining the sports show this morning, the cheap seats out here at Jake's. You've been a wonderful crowd. We had the phone lines lit up. We had a lot of phone calls we couldn't get to. We'll try to get to them next week. I know Jim goes through those during the week, and we'll have answers for you.
There was a blizzard that lasted 12 seconds.
Let's go Raylers dance team.
Let's go Raider dance team. And let's go Chicago Bears, right?
Yes, sir.
Good day.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.